Welcome to the Spokane Minute. This is the show where every Sunday I bring you my top 5 picks of things you can do over the next couple of weeks in our community of Spokane. This is ways to support community, support local businesses, and just have a really good time. So I hope you'll stick around to find out what I think you can do over the next few weeks coming up. And don't forget to go to our website, arucreative.com, to look at last week's episode that will remind you of what's coming up right away. So, without further ado, here we go. This first on the list that I'm going to mention is taking place at what I think is one of the newest Spokane gyms here in town. If you love a good bookstore and you love coffee, of course I do. Jupiter's Eye Book Cafe is this beautifully less than a year old shop in downtown Spokane. This is located at 411 West 1st Avenue. So it's right downtown in the cutest area, and it is a book cafe. You can have coffee. There are books to buy everywhere. I have spent plenty of money there, and they're having a really fun event. So they do support local authors, which I think is amazing. And local author Walt Carlson is going to be there on Wednesday the 29th from 6 to 7 to read excerpts from his book, A Hunter Comes to Call, Vampire Fairy Tales. And so they have this lovely little fire stove. It's a tiny little fire stove with chairs around it, and you can sit there while this local author reads you spooky tales from his book. And then you can buy it if you want. I bet he'd even sign it. But I think this is a lot of fun. We don't always see things like this. It's also a great way to support a local book cafe that we want to keep around. So to keep it around, we've got to show up and spend some money. So, like I said, that's going to happen Wednesday, October 29th from 6 to 7. You can meet the author himself, Walt Carlson, to read excerpts from his book. I think it's going to be a lot of fun and a little spooky too. It's perfect for the season. Okay, number 2, next up on our list. If you have ever been to a creative meetup, there is nothing more fun and more uplifting than doing it at Dream Studio, which is in downtown Spokane. I've been to a creative meetup there before. I ended up walking around in this beautiful cloak. It was amazing. There's costumes, there's everything. Well, this is a studio that is owned by Hera Allison, an amazing photographer here in town, and is being co-hosted by Janae Frazier, who is also a photographer here in town. And it's just a low-pressure, high-fun event to go play board games. Play board games with fellow creatives at this studio. The studio is located at 811 West 2nd, suite number 204. She does request that you are RSVP so she knows how many people are coming, because I'll tell you, when I went, there was a lot of people there. So if you'd like to go to a creative meetup, just play board games with fun people and get to know other creatives, I would highly suggest doing this. It's on Monday, November 3rd from 5:30 to 8:30. And you can go just have a good time, meet people. Maybe you don't always have a chance to cross paths with fellow creatives. It's time to build your community. And I would suggest doing it with Dream Studio. You can go, and also I almost forgot, you need to RSVP. You would just need to go to the website to email DreamStudioNW, DreamStudioNorthwest.com. Tell them I sent you. Okay, number 3. Now, 2 things are happening in this next thing on our list. One is, I love Lunarium, which is the late night tea and coffee shop with lovely little pastries and light eats for you. They're up on North Monroe. I love to support them. I also love going outside the box, doing something a little different. And I have to say, the first Thursday of every month, so that makes this one going to be Thursday, November 6th, from 6:30 to 8:30, is Tarot Divination Monthly Meetup. Boy, that was a lot for me to say. Tarot Divination Monthly Meetup. That, if you are into that and you want to learn more, maybe you know things and you want to pass on, you want to show off your new deck, you want to talk about some new techniques, or you just want to talk to people who have the same interests as you are. I love that this is a little off center. I love being just a little different. So you can go to Tarot Divination Monthly Meetup on Thursday, November 6th from 6:30 to 8:30 at Lunarium on North Monroe. You won't regret it. You can check out that on the events page of their website, which is Lunarium, Lunarium, Spokane.com. LunariumSpokane.com. I highly recommend. They have a ton of events to choose from. Just go to their website, check on their events page and see what they have that you might be interested in. But I think this could be a lot of fun. I like meeting people from all walks of life, all philosophies, and this might be just up your alley. Can you believe it? We're already at number 4. Number 4 on the list. Now, if you haven't been there, there is a beautiful shop called the Artisans Guild. This is up on North Division, 4727, North Division, Suite 100C. So I don't know if that's backwards. One of these is C. You go there, they celebrate artists using the skills that they have built. I like handcrafted, artist-infused, wonderful items, and they connect the artist to the consumer. So if you like that kind of stuff, they are having a class coming up on Saturday, November 8th. It starts at 3 o'clock, and they are going to teach you how to make a Byzantine bracelet. They use chainmail, and you will make a bracelet there. Now, I have looked at the pictures of the bracelets they're going to make. They are absolutely beautiful. I would not know how to do it, so a class would be very helpful. But you can go, like I said, Saturday, November 8th, if you want to find out how to make your own bracelet. They are high quality and absolutely beautiful and crafted by you. This is how you can go do that. So I would suggest going to their website. Their website is the Artist Guild, Guild. I love to spell on this channel. The Artist Guild.shop. So remember the .shop, not .com, not .biz, not .org, .shop, to go look at the classes available and also give them a call and let them know that you want to go. They can tell you how much that class is and how you can have a good time. And you'll meet a lot of really cool people. So I would highly suggest doing something different, a little out of the ordinary. Make yourself a beautiful bracelet out of chainmail, which, you know, I never lived in the medieval times, but sometimes I feel like my brain is still in there in those times, because I don't know what I'm doing. But please go check it out. Let me know how it goes. Take some pictures. Maybe I'll see you there. And finally, I bring you number 5. This is one I've set out a couple of weeks to give you time in case this week's schedule stuff doesn't work because it's too soon. How about going to an amazing drag brunch? Are you jealous of other big cities that have these amazing drag brunches where drag queens, drag shows, mimosas, and a theme all come together for you and your friends to have a great time? Well, do we have something just for you? The hit Broadway musical Moulin Rouge, which is also an amazing movie, the hit Broadway musical is coming to town with West Coast Entertainment at the Best of Broadway downtown, and they're going to be there from November 19th through the 23rd. Wouldn't it be fun to do something in the theme just before? On Saturday, November 15th at 12 p.m., that's noon, plenty of time to wake up and get to a brunch with all of your friends. We are having a drag brunch at 9 Barn Bistro. This is brought to you by 9 Barn Bistro, Spokane Pride, as well as Best of Broadway coming together. All proceeds from this show are going to go to create food baskets for members of our community that are in need, which I think is absolutely amazing. Tickets are $25, and you can go to SpokanePride.org and go to their events page and find out all you need to know. But if you like a good time, if you like spending time with your friends, having little endless mimosas going on, and getting to see a really cool drag show that has to do with an amazing Broadway musical and is benefiting members of our own community, I would highly suggest this. So that's Saturday, November 15th at noon. Go have some brunch. Say hi to people you haven't seen in a while and have a really good time. And there you go. That's number 5. Well, I guess that does it for another edition of the Spokane Minute. I just want to remind you that I try to make things short, consumable, and easy for you to look at and go, maybe I do want to go do that. To give you suggestions of things you might not know are out there in Spokane, new things to do in Spokane, and new ways to meet people in your own community. So I hope you'll go out and give it a go. You, like I always say, you can give me suggestions by emailing me at production@arucreative.com. Send me pictures of you and your friends out having a good time. I love that as well. And at the end of this, I'm going to show you some pictures of Jupiter's Eye Book Cafe, because I've been there quite a few times, to show you that I'm also out there trying to support the local community. Just some brief reminders. Please go to our website, arucreative.com. Go to podcast and the Spokane Minute and look at what we talked about last week, because I always put a few weeks in my list. So if you want to remember some things that were there that maybe you want to catch up on and do before they disappear from the community, I would do that now. One of the things I want to remind you of is the Hello Kitties is at the Knitting Factory on Saturday, November 1st. Check them out. You can check out their music on their website, or you can go to YouTube. But the Hello Kitties. The Oh Hellos. Listen, my brain is somewhere else. The Oh Hellos is the name of the band. It's a sibling band, and they are amazing. So I highly suggest those. I talked about them last week. And last but not least, I want to remind you to get out and vote, to make sure that you get your ballots in the mail before the deadline. But if we want to stay in our community and enjoy the things that are here, it takes your participation. If you want to continue to have a say in the way your culture is run, then democracy takes participation. So I just suggest that you do those things. And until next time, I'll bring you a lot more to come. But I love all of you, and I love sharing these with you. So I hope to hear from you in the future and see you out and about.